Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Melissa, or Missa. Today, as you can see with the title, I'm going to be again playing with my new Soph Super Spice palette. Doing this look here, just the eyes in today's video. I do add a couple extra products, like I do put on a glitter. But apart from that, it is just this palette. I just had to play with it again. To be honest, there's so many looks that I want to do with this. So if you see a few videos in this coming up on my channel, please don't be alarmed. But I get very excited about new palettes, and especially when I really like it, I want to keep using it and doing different things. So I hope that's okay. But yeah, we're going to do this eye look in today's video. So if you want to see me play around with this again, then do keep on watching. If you missed my first video with it, I'll link it up in the corner or down below. I do swatch the whole thing and everything. So yeah, if you want to see that, I'll link it. But if you want to see me do this, then just keep on watching. Okay, I just had to mute my pals, they're on live, but I want to finish this video. I'd like to be in focus as well. I'd like to start this video, finish it, have some lunch, and then I've got a heap of videos to edit, so let's begin. I'm going to take Night Owl, which is black, and traditionally I don't hold up a palette when I'm using the black because it's the black, and you can imagine. And because this is matte black, I'm just going to go all the way around. It's a really good black. It's probably one of the best Makeup Revolution blacks. Like, look at it. It's real nice. And it did start off as more of a rounded look, so... Oh, I forgot I haven't put my wee fake ponytail in. Look at that, just going all the way around. It's kind of like always looks shocking, and look, when I drop my brow, it's disappeared. Let's keep my eye wide open and use that to help me get my shade on me. I can be very critical of black eyeshadow. Okay, and then I'll just take like a fluffier brush and a wee bit more Night Owl and just blend this round. I'll be using M506 for so many of these shades because I've got so many of these brushes. They're just so handy and small. Whenever I'm asked for like a small crease brush, this is one I always recommend. That's so good. What's the hap? What's going on? Today I'm filming this in a couple of days. I'm going to Edinburgh for my night out. I'm really excited. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Extra Spice, which I feel like is maybe a nod to the Extra Spice palette. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't actually watch Soph's reveal video yet. It's in my watch later list. This red is so good, by the way. Also, this look looked so bad until I feel like I was finished on the other eye. I almost gave up and wiped it off and started again, but I'm actually quite glad I didn't. Just the process. And I pat on that. Oh, I want it to be super smoked out, so I'm doing the lower lash line quite heavy. I've got all my brushes like laid out in order. It's how I remember like what I've done. Then I'm going to take the shade Papa, which is the purple. I like this brush as well actually. I got this in TK Maxx. I think it was like $1.99. I got both of them that were there because I was like, nah, I'm having them both. If I like it, I'll regret not getting them both. Look at that purple. That is real nice. Soph. I was hoping I could give this palette a good review because I've given the previous two such good reviews and I've used them a million times. So I'm always quite nervous when I try new Soph palettes. I'm like, oh, I hope I love it, I hope I love it. And I just do. It's so good. A lot of me right now it's just patting these on because I always go back and like blend things out. So I'm just kind of getting the pigment there. And I am trying to keep it quite round. It does kind of blend out, but it's more of like a rounded shape, I would say. Okay, and then take one of my favourite shades, Lover. And this is going to get tucked beside the red. I just wanted this to look quite grungy and messy, and I think when you like put all these colours together, that's like the look you get. I'm quite surprised at how grungy overall this palette can look on the eye. Just stamping it on really. Sausage gets really jealous when potato gets in the like heater bed. So he tends to like try and annoy him until Potato moves and then Sausage gets in. And you know what I'm talking about, you? You're sitting staring at me. Oh, see, this was at the point in the other eye. I was like, Melissa, what are you doing? Stop before it's too late. Then I'm going to take Blue Lagoon on another, would you believe it, M506 brush. They're just so good. I think this is kind of where the grunginess started for me. Like this mixing with the purple, I was like, yes, give it to me, baby. Once again, I'm just stamping on. Just because these shadows, like, it's Makeup Revolution, so no offense to them, their shadows aren't the best shadows in the world. They're good, they're obviously very good, but they're not the best shadows in the world, so I find quite a lot just stamping them on to start off with, and then going in and blending helps a lot. Like, it places down the pigment and then you can start to blend, so and that's kind of what I'm doing. Popping that around. Obviously that and the purple are not mixing together right now, but I feel like I did kind of manage. I will say they're not, these two tones don't really want to mesh together, but you can get it there with a bit of finagling. And then I took the shade Lockdown, which is this Pastel Purple. Not a very good shade, I have to say. It's not a very good, well, it might be good, it just doesn't really show up on my skin tone. And I chose to put this at the front here. I'm just like really digging into it, not tapping off my brush, and then patting. So it is showing up, but it's because I'm like, I am asking quite a lot of it. So it is there, it is working. Maybe I'm being too harsh on it, but it's not my favourite light purple I've ever come across. Just not really one for my skin tone, I guess. And that goes down here as well. And once again, super harsh line, but we'll get through it. You know, we're all in this together. We're all in this together. Then I'm gonna grab Maman. I am French. This brush doesn't have a name. What can I do? Pop this around the edge of the blue. I'm not really patting because this is more just to help blend. It's not really going to be a thing so much, but it is visible. Oh, I love being out of focus. Doesn't this look shockingly bad right now? And then I will grab the shade Sunshine. Pop this round. This blend will be worked on, like this outer corner blend will be worked on once I've got my base on. As it always happens. Okay, so that's my initialness on. I am going to go through each shade and blend it out. I'm going to do it silently because I want to keep watching this live. And then I'll be back and we'll do the cut crease and everything.
Your face in the crowd. I never thought that I would see you tonight. We lock eyes and you smile. Every single memory comes back to life. Your lips pressed against mine after a night out. We got drunk and ended up at your place. From the moment that I saw you, I knew that it was love, bet that you felt the same. Standing here, I need to let you know. What if I had never let you go? Standing here, I need to let you know that I need you tonight. You should know that I miss you.
Okay, I think that's alright just now because like I said, we're going to clean up and all that jazz, so it'll be fine. I'm using my Ultimate Eye Base, which is what I actually used as a primer on my eye. I don't think I announced that though. And I am going to do a halo, and I do that trick where you put it along like your lashes and then you open your eye. But it never quite goes high enough for me, so I'll just like play with it and make it a bit bigger and higher. Just because of my hooded eyes, I need to always make it more dramatic. And then fill it in with another unnamed brush. Okay, that looks a tiny bit better. I mean, it's me. Is it ever going to match? No, I'll Photoshop it to make it look like it does. I'm going to go in with Mirror Ball, which is this gold, and it is definitely a fingery shade, by the way. It goes on so much better with your finger. Oh, I dipped in the wrong one. Ugh, where's my makeup towel? Pack this on. I will use a brush at the top just to get closer to it. Shut up, you stupid phone. For goodness sake! Right, and then I'll use a brush. I'll just pick up as much as I can. I don't know, it just doesn't really want to go on with a brush very well, to be honest. It's a wee P. Louise brush. My phone is still buzzing on my knee. You know when someone sends you a message and instead of sending you one message, they send you like 40 in a row? That's what my pal's doing right now. But I am going to go around the top with the glitter just to make it sparkle. And then I'll take Not Gonna Lie, which is an insane shade. You actually don't need to use this wet. It's very beautiful just on its own. Just to blend the edges of that brighter gold. This is more of a copper. Right, then, what did I do? Okay, so I decided to kind of invert it a little bit and put the pink on the outer corner. Do you know the only thing? Right, let me zoom you in. And I've noticed this. This has happened a couple times today already. See the black on the outer corner? Is it focusing? It's kind of like going into the creases and like coming out of where I've put it. I think that might be the primer though. It just really does settle in my creases, but it makes these shadows perform better. So I've just kind of like tapped over it in a couple of times that I've noticed it's done that. Anyway, I'm going to take one brush because I'm quite lazy, and the shade Lover. First of all, outer corner, we'll put that. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to put this in the inner corner. Just double invert this look, you know? And then I'll take a Papa. Put that more on the inside. Sorry, my hand is resting on my face. And then a bit of Night Owl. Like I said, all in that same brush. And then on that same brush, I'm going to take Blue Lagoon. It kind of disappears a little bit. So I'm just patting it on. Like, I feel like you can't really see it on that inner corner. Just place them on until you're happy with them. And then the gold I use is my Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy. It's just really pretty. And I just thought I'd use it today instead of like a dupe. And I'm just gonna go all the way around the edge. And I'll always do 2 layers. Like when I put a glitter around the edge of something, I'll like let it dry and then go in again. I just like the way it catches the light and just adds a wee bit more like definition. This one's running out. Oh no. And then what I also did is just pop it down the centre. Tapped out my finger a wee bit. Just, yeah, again, it just catches the light a bit more. Makes it a wee bit more interesting. Like I said, I'll let that dry and then do another layer at the top. top, and then I'm going to take my Too Faced eyeliner and do quite a chunky line. I was going to use the sparkly like blue shade in the Soph palette, but to be honest it's a bit disappointing. It doesn't really give me the pigment I want. Just like that. Then I took the shade Mammal, which is the green matte, and literally just patted it on the centre. And it shows up so beautifully over this black. And just use that brush, like I just rubbed it on the table of my knee. Just like fade the sides. It's so nice. I could need a bit more over here. Yeah, I'm liking where this is going. And then I just use my Huda black liner just because it's so good. Oh, inner corner. I'm going to take that Mirror Ball, that gold shade again. Really like grab a chunk of it on my brush and then spray it. And then just pop that in there. And then, just because I wanted to make it more yellow, I just picked up the yellow, the Sunshine shade. Just on that same brush. And just kind of tapped over the centre. Just like tapped over it. I don't know, I thought it gave me quite a good effect. Right, I'm going to clean up my fallout, go put my base on, and then we'll be back for the lashes. I need to do some kind of under the brow highlight as well, and I'll just like finagle it and make myself happy with it. Drink some Monster. That'll help, and yeah, we'll come back and see where we are. But okay, so I put my lashes on. I don't know what they are, which is why I didn't do it on camera. I actually have no idea what brand they are even. They might be House of Boo, I'm not sure. And then on my lower lashes, after I put mascara on, I actually went in with my Sheen liner in Grasshopper just to put a wee bit of green down there. And I don't know if you can see the green on my right eye, your left. It's really faded. I don't know why, because the other side's still there, but that's, I mean, it's whatever, it's no problem. And a little bit of Urban Decay Distortion underneath my brow is a highlight, and that is the eyes done. I quite like them, to be honest. I quite like how smoky it all is. It's not the most perfect blend I've ever done, but I do like this look altogether. Okay, so all my makeup is finished, everything's done. I'm really pleased, I think my makeup looks good. I have these cross earrings, and I just used nail polish over like the gems and just made the colours more like primary bubblegum colours just to match my eyes, and I think it worked really well. Yeah, nail polish on earrings is like a trick that I use quite a lot just to change them up, and it totes works. So yeah, very pleased with my makeup. I did of course use the Soph highlight palette. I did go over the top with a tiny bit of Fenty Diamond Bomb, but this is what I used mainly. I really like this palette, it has to be said. Do I think it's the best palette in the world? No. Do I think the quality is phenomenal? No, but it's good. It's really good, and I would highly suggest that you buy it if you haven't already. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, tell me what you want to see on my channel. I like doing what you suggest me to do because honestly my ideas run out and it's nice to have fresh ones. Subscribe if you haven't already. I put out 3 videos a week. And I'm going to piss off. Have a lovely day. And I hope I'll catch you on the flip side. Hasta la vista, baby.